Afena-Gyan's invitation was not late because I followed a lot of discussions in the media landscape, and people suggesting that the FA handed him a late call-up after they were called from Ghanaians. No. In fact, Afena-Gyan was one of the first foreign-based players we invited. The president of the Ghana Football Association spoke to me personally and told me that I should get my technical team to present the foreign-based players they will require for this engagement early enough so that we can work on them in terms of writing letters to their clubs for the invitation and working out their tickets and visas, because we're going to travel to a foreign country. And so Afena-Gyan was one of the first players that the coach spoke to, because when the coach draws out such a list, the first thing he does is to speak to the players and tell them his plans and the decision to invite them to participate in that particular game. So the coach spoke to him personally. I mean, long before, for instance, we invited Salim Adams, long before we invited Enes Nuyama. So he was one of the first players the coach spoke to. And following up to the conversation between him and the coach, his manager called him. And the coach tells me the manager called him maybe not less than twice, 2-3 times, and told him emphatically that the guy was not ready. He was not ready. The publication around his invitation, I think, only came up because people started asking questions. The reason why when the FA published the list of players invited by the coach in the first instance, they did not include him because he had rejected the call-up that he was not ready. That's why we did not include his name. But I think that following up the calls around in the media, they decided to make it public. But it was one of the first players that the coach spoke to in terms of his plans, before the likes of Samuel Yeboah, in terms of striking, came up, when his manager told the coach that he was not ready. And as the coach tells me, they spoke no less than 2 times. So that's it. But I don't make decisions whether to invite player or not to invite player.